Working out for days and still don't get straight. But now you take me home, a place where I belong. This melody in my bones, it takes me home to you. You, oh, home to you. You, oh, home to you.
Drop of blood my body shed. Was it enough to turn the whole sky red? Bleed me to death and let my veins run dry. Paint your red sky. Every drop of blood my body shed. Was it enough to turn the whole sky red? Bleed me to death and let my veins run dry. Paint your red
Yeah, boys.
Sector 1 time is good.
Bloody hell.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Peter's been driving really well, actually, the guy in front of me at the moment. Lately, he's been on it. Basically, he got higher wing than I really need here. Probably be a sitting duck on the straights, but I just want to get to the end of this 75 minutes and all that jazz.
Yellow flag. New fastest lap for Kerry, 2:14.62. 10th position.
Now
You dreamt that you were drowning.
Steam Gaming Nerd, Abdul.
Last night you wet the bed.
Hey, legend with the raid. Cheers, geezer. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the OFG fam. I hope that my mic's working correctly. We've just gone 1/10 quicker, but not a lot quicker, unfortunately. 2:15.9 there, ladies and gentlemen. 2:15.9 there, ladies and gents.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
How you going? Thanks for the raid. Quali is in 25 minutes, mate. You all right, Abdul? How you doing, mate? How's that Lego coming along, geezer? Can you hear me? Oh, don't give me that, Matty. Don't give me that grief in here, Matty.
You know,
Hey!
that's my motto.
Night Gaming 2020. Cheers, geezer. Thanks for the sub, dude. Love you, man. Started another one today. Did you finish the GT3, did you? Was it a Porsche GT3, was it? Oh, come into your next stream. I want to see that bad boy finish, Abdul. Started another one today. I hope your back gets better soon, mate. What is it? Is it going to get better or what? Proper Lego builder now. A pro Lego builder, legend. I bet there are people where it's their job, you know, to put Lego down together and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Back. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the follow, dude. Backer Gabrielson. Nice one. Waiting on specialist. Let me know, bud. Go practice. You need it. I'm P10, dude. Oh, hopefully it's you know, fixable. Abdul would be good, wouldn't it? That would be a fantastic start. Sorry, mate. It's just a Twitch. Playlist, guys. Playing that 0 behind 1. I don't understand. Thanks for the raid, Abdul. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. We've got a couple of scenes to show you guys. We will flick between these two scenes throughout my race. It's going to be 75 minutes. Normally these two. Quite like my old rig view here, because that cost me a lot of money to get that one to you. Basically. There you go. Could be P1, not P10. Unfortunately, it's P10 for me. I think, well, I'm running a bit more wing than I should be, guys, because because it's 75 minutes and I just want to be safe, and I'm not strong at Spa. This is not going to be a great result for me. So far in this championship, I've got a P1, a P2, a P1 and a P1.
You know it makes sense.
Fat Boy Sim, that is a quality name, man. Cheers, dude. Thanks for the follow. 6 wang is fine. Yeah, I've got 6. What have I got on? Let me have a look what I've got on. I've got 4
you know
wing.
it makes sense.
Hey, Morgiz, you absolute legend. Cheers, mate. Thanks for the follow. I've got 4 degrees on this, and I'm feeling comfortable at 4 degrees, to be honest, so I'm happy with that. I know that a couple of my mates are running 5s, so I'm happy at 4 degrees. I will run out now with some fuel in it, actually. We'll just get on. I'll get my race set on. Let's get the old race set on it. What I was doing was running Watkins Glen at 4 degrees, basically. So yeah, Watkins Glen at 4 degrees seems to be getting me round Spa quite nicely. This is now 51 litres in the old girl. So I would like that 2:15.9 I just got there as quality fuel. My mate Richard Aycock, who's just behind me, I know that he's running 5 wing for his race setup. iRacing Spa set up with 4 wing. No, I didn't. I just got told by a mate who I trust that Watkins Glen was the way forward. The track is 20 degrees Celsius, dude. 0.0 as well. According to my little screen there, that one gives me the points, and it's 20.0. It's 20.0, dude. They might be fooling me, Matty, but I think the Watkins, I'm quite comfortable with this Watkins. I did a few laps on it. Chris Morgan there is a pro driver. I'm a pro-am driver. Excuse me for the coughing. I'm a Pro-Am driver, so I'm one class below him, but I did beat him in the last race with an overtake on track. Oh, drifty drifties. Necessary for this stream. It will be, mate. Your setup looks ace, mate. Cheers, fat boy. Cheers, mate. It's took me a little while to build it up, but yeah, I'm really pleased with how it looks, dude. I've got a button box with iFlag that's going to replace this screen here, because that screen, I kind of want it back. It's my tablet that I kind of put on my rig and then never took back off. And I kind of think it's quite, at night time when I'm racing night races, there's quite a lot going on here. So I'm going to replace that with a little button box with iFlag that I've got being built. Non-POV view, John. I'm going to put that on a 10,000 channel point request for you, Matty.
Well, you know it makes sense.
To override everything and put it into non-POV. Paulo Drieta. Paulo Drieta. Whoa, thanks for the follow, dude. Legend. Cheers, mate. So if you save up 10,000 points, you can set the entire stream to this camera.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
I am in a glass case of emotion, mate. Right, so what are we running? Back shortly. Cheers, mate. All right, so how you doing, mate? ESOC71 legend. Gonna change PC? Oh, okay. He's got multiple PCs. Oh, that's a little bit fruity. Can't give it too much up Radion. No Rouge. So qualifying starts in sort of 15-ish minutes, 20 minutes. Oh, I'm a bit long there. First time I've ever been long, to be fair. Get that throttle down, sunshine. Use that rear tyres, man. I'm going to kill the rears. I do kill the rears on longer races because I drive the car with the rear tyres pretty much. Cheers, Chris Kerry. How you doing, mate? I'm not that strong here, Chris. It's not you know, it ain't gonna be a. I will say so myself. My showing at Silverstone was quite perfect. Yeah, cheers, Chris. Yeah, I was P1 by I think 11 or 12 points or so in the Pro-Ams, but now it's just Pro and Am. So I'm still P2 in the championship, I think, generally, but I won't be after this race.
Off the pace.
So what do I do if the rears are coming away from me a little bit? Look at this Pro. You're right, Lucky, mate. Lucky 5-0. That's Colin. You're right, guys. Fixed. It is fixed, mate. So if I went down 2 clicks with wing, should I have like put the rear ride height down a little bit? Do you reckon? The rear seems to be dancing around, but I am full of fuel and it might not be warmed up yet. We've got Steve Ewing behind us giving us grief.
P12, you're currently 2.8 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.50 off the pace.
I guess just don't be such a thunderfoot on the throttle, maybe. You should probably rebound setting on the dampers or 2 little wing. What are you running? I'm running 4 wing. I'm running a Watkins Glen setting. I'm running a Watkins Glen setup with just 4 wing on it. The rear feels just a tiny bit looser than I would like it to, but I'm remiss, Chris, with the word of the day. I'm remiss to go to 5 wing. That's just too much, isn't it? The rear's just a little bit looser than I would like it to be, just a little bit. But I reckon I could drive around it. See there, it's just not happy on full throttle. And I'm asking for a little bit of turn action. I think I can handle it though, just a little bit more trail braking. It moves the balance forward. So the rear, that would incline that the rear is a bit loose. I think I can drive around it, guys.
Money for old road, lovely jump.
Woo! Clifton Daniel, thanks for the cheer, geezer. 100 bits, legend. Yeah, see, look, you can see that that's very loose. See, I tried to make it go loose then. Let me put you in the pod so you can see the wheel a bit more. The rear's a bit loose. I can brake the rear quite easily. So I went down 2 wing. Drop the rear a little. That's what I feel like, Phil. That's what I feel like. I feel like the rear needs to go down a little bit. Cheers, Chris. Take it easy, mate. Thanks for dropping in, dude. I'm going to drop the rear ride height. Just down a smidge. What are we talking about? 2 clicks down on the rear, I reckon. Well, let me see what that feels like. I've gone down 2 clicks on the rear. I think that's going to help us a little bit. Because now, because we took the wing off, the rear diffuser will be sitting higher at speed. So we've got to bring it down a little bit to get that rear diffuser sucking against the tarmac. As far as I remember, I'm no professional at setting up cars, guys, I promise. I'll just kind of think that's what you're meant to do. Right, Matty, be aware that affects every corner, including the slow corners, okay? We're going to do a lap now and see what it feels like. It's a little bit loose up Eau Rouge, but... let's give Yuka his toe.
Car clear right.
Give Yuka his toe. Right, let's see what it feels like for here. But the tyres are cold, really. This outlet ain't really going to give us much. Yeah, I can get it down. I can get the oversteer a little bit still. I'll give it some throttle, a bit too much with the... see, that's quite easy to make that oversteer. But we'll see if we can work with it. Let me get these tyres warm. Let's see if that helps that little lower end of that rear suspension. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of oversteer there as well, mid-corner. And a lot of oversteer there on entry. I don't think it helped. Let me do another lap. Let me get these tyres warm. Everybody's loving it. Love to see the Johnny. I didn't get that much oversteer with the rear up a little bit, to be fair. But maybe I weren't trying hard enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bad time to be fucking about with your setup. Bit of rear. See what it feels like through here. Yeah, I can handle it through there. All right, Lone, how you doing, mate? Do a lap to warm the tyres, yeah. Fast corners, yeah, I can get oversteer quite easily mid-corner.
B13.
I mean, I know I can control the booting it out of the corner. I mean, I can manipulate oversteer there, but that's just because I've got a lead foot. I just want to feel a bit safer.
215.79.
Mid-corner in the high speed. See, up Eau Rouge here, I'll get a little twitch. Oh, just a tiny little one. I can feel it in the throttle pedal. My throttle pedal vibrates when I'm oversteering. So although you might not see it on the screen, I can feel it in the pedal. But let's see what we're like up here. Oh no, that feels tight. That feels tight, that. I don't know, it's feeling pretty good now. Tyres have come in a little bit. That's manipulation now on the exit there. So I wouldn't really drive like that. I wouldn't thunderfoot it out like that in the race. A little bit of oversteer, like, or a little bit, all the way around there, really. All the way around there.
Sorry, Richard, I put you on a fast one, so I thought I'd let you go. probably put you off there, didn't I?
No, I'm quite liking this setup. I think I'm liking this. There is a tiny bit, not really any oversteer there. I think I can just about get into 6 on entry like that. Yeah, that's lovely. I'm happy with that, Phil. I'm happy with that.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, that ain't that bad a lap, that, considering it's only half a second off my quali. 16.4.
V14. You're now 1.8 seconds off the pace. You're
No,
2
I'm happy with
tenths
this.
off the
This is
pace.
feeling good. I can drive that. You know what I mean?
Fastest lap for Kerry.
John, try this, please. What are you doing? What do you want me to try? Geezer? There's a little bit of oversteer there, but I can handle that. Sim tools. I don't know what that is. Racing sim tools. Tune ARBs, get air balance right. I don't understand enough about tuning, geezer, to change anything like really crazy. I do like ride height and wing. That's about it. I don't really know dampers or anything like that. Always driving it on the rear. Try and click down on rider height. There's videos on it at the rear. You want me to go one more click down at the rear? Let me get off the track. I've only got 9 minutes to quali. But let me go one more click down on the rear. One click down, one click down. Right, now we're on the toe in yellow. That put the toe in on the rear to the yellow. I've dropped it one more click. See what she feels like. All kinds of dropping it down action.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Get in, babe, get in. Good girl. Wait. What did you do? Exactly. I put spring perch offset down. One click. That right? That moves the rear down, doesn't it?
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Is that right? I'll put spring perch offset. I just moved it until I saw the ride height on the rear going down. Yeah? Is that right? Doesn't feel good. I think it's better up one, but I'll get some heat in the tyres. How far out there can we go? Oh, quite far out there now. You can go out there quite well there. A little bit of dust on the inside there. Oh, it's feeling quite planted, to be fair. It's in 75 minutes this, so I think I'm playing the long game. Got to play towards people fucking up, basically. What we don't want to do is have, if I can not have any instance, I'll be top 10. But it's the instance that kill it, isn't it? This is wing 4. Wing 4, and I've now dropped the rear.
Sorry.
3 clicks on each spring perch either side. So this is a Watkins Glen setup with 2 wing taken off and the rear dropped down a little bit. I'm on 6 wing. Holy shit. So you have got, to be fair, Nick, that might be a good idea.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
I don't know.
Well, you know it makes sense.
That's just out my car, I believe.
P15.
He kind of stopped where I needed to be fair to him. Okay, net code. Hopefully it's net code. Yeah, I think 6 wing will be safe, Nick. You'll still grab a good result, I think. You'll be a bit of a sitting duck on the straight. But it'll be tight.
What are you there, bud?
I'm in the Mac, so I'll crash somewhere anyway.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Hans van Velsen following. Cheers, legend. Geezer.
Hey Scott, are you in Discord?
I don't know why the notification didn't go off, guys. Did it go off? It didn't go off for Hans, did it? Hans, it didn't go off for you. I'll give you a police instead. That's for you, Hans. Thanks for following, dude. Look at that, though, man. That's Oversteer Central. It's Oversteer Central, geezers. I think I need to go up one click again. Can going down one click make it oversteer? Hello, Hans. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Yeah, see, look, Nick is 1/10 behind us. That, you know, that's bad. It's bad when Nick's behind us. I think I'm going to go back up with it, Matty. It fell. I don't know if I did touch the right curb. Thanks, Hans. I'm definitely used to the rear stepping away because I like a loose car, but that's loose as. So do you think I should have it? Think I should just race that? But nah, that was. I think it felt better. Like in my head now, it was better with one click on. In my head, it was better with one click on. It's only 0.5 millimeter. Only loses the owner. I'm going with that one click on. That's happy. I'm happy with that. So we've only got 3 or 4 minutes till qual A. Where's Nick Bray? Yeah, he's 1/10 behind us, look. I did get a 15.5 in practice, though, to be fair. But don't matter in practice.
Don't cross the line.
All right, we've got Danny Hugendorn to follow. Cheers, Nick. Good luck with your race, mate. I hope it all pans out, dude. If I see you, I'll probably hit you. It'll be unintentional. Yeah, it's better. It's better with this up a little bit, dudes. Just look for the smoke and avoid it. John, we got to qualify. I'll probably get out qualified by him, to be fair.
Yo, yo, yo. Checkity check, check, checkity check, check, check.
Terrible. So what are we going to do, dudes? What are we going to do? We're going to have a fucking rap here? Are we going to play the long game? Or am I just going to absolutely harass everybody? Lucky 5-0. Cheers, mate. I think that if I've got somebody around me that I know can handle it, I'm going to harass the fuck out of them. If I've got somebody around me who's a bit of a sensitive old flower, I'll probably leave them alone. I don't need the grief, dudes. They give me the grief sometimes. Oh, that's going to be an off track. Stay out the wall, baby. Stay out the wall. Come on, come on, come on. You got it. Kept it out of the wall, dudes. Bleeding out, what's going on here? I knew I was early on the throttle then. I was early on the throttle. I can't wait to give it to you. I like the Mario death sound. That's legendary. I do believe that Teague blagged it for his stream as well, which I've yet to give him any grief for, but I'm gonna give him grief for that. Oh, it's a little bit dancey on the rear, look. It's a little bit. It's a TC set out 5.
B16.
Open that steering up, get on that throttle early, buoy. Try one more up. Oh, I'm reluctant. I've got 45 seconds till quali. It's good for here. I think I'm happy with it. I was just showboating then. It's got no oversteer at all through Radion and no Rouge. So
I think it's still working. Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, it's second here, right? Yeah, because I want to stay tight to this one to open up this. So I'm basically full throttle through here almost. Then I kind of dive to the apex here and just increase that braking zone as much as possible. Go on, babe. Oh, I'm gonna have fun here. I can dance the car a little bit about here, a little bit of oversteer. It's good fun. What's your brake bias at? 50.0.
That's the end of the session. 16th place.
50.0. Right, let me get me quality set on. Right, let's save as BMW Spa race. That we've got it in here. It's in the Watkins Glen folder. So all I'm going to do actually is just take the fuel out of this, to be fair. Going to just set myself down to 15. Actually, just be careful on throttle out of a fast saver, it's like poo on, especially cold tyres. I'll try, mate. I'll try it. Do it. Don't know if 15 litres is really enough for an out lap and 3 flyers. Is it 3 flying laps?
To get the job done.
Yeah, it is. 14 litres ain't enough for 3 flying laps, so I've got 2 flying laps, dude. Sorry. Do you think I should start again and put more fuel in? Yeah, I won't have time to do 3 laps, that's correct.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
So 2 is good enough, isn't it, really? Out-qualify Nick Bray, that's a target. Oh, the cold tyres are beastly. Cold tyres are beastly, guys. What I want to do is get a reasonable lap in the first one, so it's a decent banker, and then we'll try and have a take the piss lap. Third tyres will be deaf anyway, yeah. Who's that little hot chick, Lucky, man? Look like Colin, who's that? She looks like a little hottie, that little emoji. Can't tell me she's 15 now. Oh, keep them coming. They're distracting little emojis. There's titties on the chat, man. There's bobas. Turn my fans up a little bit just to get me some... Oh, no, that's too much. Right, stay out here. Right, come on, dudes, let's do it. 2:15.5. Yeah, he watches us just to disguise the fact he's got... You know he's got a hot tub stream on the top monitor.
He who dares wins.
He who dares wins. Indeed. Come on, Johnny boy. Let's do this. Oh, I had a snap of oversteer. Rodney, Road Rally Race, how you doing, mate? Late on the throttle, sorting out that oversteer again. Cost me 2 temps that. Wanker. Wanker, man, I was doing all right. See what we get. No, I haven't paid my money, mate, this week, so I'll have to have a proper race.
U4.
Got to have a proper race, mate. P4, that's nice. That's better than I thought. Fuck that right up. Oh, sorry guys, I ain't any quicker.
I'll delete this lap, track limits.
Talk a bit more, John. Why? What am I talking? Am I not meant to talk?
215.54.
That's a shame, isn't it?
You know it makes sense.
Hey, Van Quadada. Thank you for the follow, dude. Hace. I'm going to call you Hace. Cheers, mate. Legend. I've got to go into pits now because...
The guy ahead has just done a 215.32. What's your speed?
Because we ain't got enough fuel to finish that.
2, 1.
Oh, I didn't have enough for another lap, but I only had 3.9. Missed my box, geezer. Cheers, mate. Are you in this race? Thanks for hanging out with me, dudes, and the follows. I've had a few follows this stream already, which is really nice, man. I love a follow. We love a follow. P4 at the minute, dudes. I think I text Raphael Ray. Raf, nope. We'll do Northern now. Oh, nice. Good luck with that, man. You're brave. You're brave. I text Raf because he's in my team, like in the Only Fools Gaming Garage 61, and I said, "Oh man, what setup are you using, dude? I'm a second behind you." And now I'm in front of him. I hope I beat him. He'd be grumpy. Oh, P5. P5. Chris Kerry got us, but just a smidge. He was in here giving it the big one. Thank you, dude. There you go. Look, you can see it a bit better there, man. Thanks, mate. I love it. Yeah, I love it too. I'm really lucky, man. What's really the best feature of it all is the look at the screen. Is the wind. You turn the wind up with the steering wheel up and down, and that's the best thing as a sim racer, to have enough wind. My eyes. Evening, you alright, Sam? How you going, geezer? You alright, dude? I'm P6. Oh, look, you called it. You called it, Matty. Who else got a Scott Rister? P1. Plodding along, geezer. I'm about 95% recovered from a long old battle with COVID, to be honest. I had COVID for like 2.5, 3 weeks. Better than my Xbox controller, innit? I need to do that to my win sim. Yeah, this is win sim, but I don't really like it working off the speed of the car, so I just have it controlled on a knob. Got it now. It's a bugger. It is a bugger, and I've basically got this little cough. Basically, for like the last 3 weeks, and just don't go. I just can't shake it, mate.
That's the end of the session.
But I'm getting better. Let's put our setup on. No, our setup was this, wasn't it? This is our setup. We just need to put the fuel up to the maximum. That's it, dudes. Grid. We're going to stop the music there because we want to hear the car. Oh! I ain't in the Discord again. I always forget to get in the Discord, dudes. Remind me next time to get in the Discord. We push the talk on.
Look, fellas, except everyone behind me.
Yeah, and
Right, cool.
it's well done for Corey as well. His team got a back-to-back win in the 24-hour race today, so good job, Corey.
Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate it, buddy.
Last one, Corey.
Oh, well done, Corey.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. Congratulations.
Congrats, Corey.
Well done, Sam.
Congrats, Corey.
Well done.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Corey, how come John Payne didn't sound happy for you?
Because he's a twat.
True that. P6, I called it, you did.
24 hours of that, and now 75 minutes of this.
Sounds like fun.
75 minutes.
Going for the Iron
I
Man.
think the TLDR boys have dropped us. They've got no competition in
Be
here.
careful, guys, going into this chicane. Just remember, it's notorious, this, isn't it? Sorry, Paul.
Follow car number.
Which is fair enough, but they're only racing themselves.
24, surely, especially at Nuremberg. Oh, what's it place? North, for just what it was called.
Who is the rogue, the 2 rogue cars ahead? Richard Aycock, Mohammed Al Hussein. I'll do the winter monthly ones probably. Okay, cool. So we're going to drop in behind Chris Kerry and just try to drop Steve DeRoche behind. That's the plan. We're already way further up the field than I thought we was going to be, dudes. Way further. Let me put my little switcheroonie on. No, I ain't going to win this one. I'm no good at Spa. I haven't won a race yet. I've only won class races. Right.
Go, nail it.
Just try and stay out of the carnage.
On your right. Clear right. On your right side's clear.
That was a snap of oversteer. It's too. You just can't push with these cold tyres, man. That's not the way. You cannot push with these cold tyres. It's ridiculous.
Okay, let's find a good rhythm. Make some places.
Off track. I'm going to try and stay with this train. But it's naughty. Oh, these cold tyres. How long are they cold for? 1 lap, 2 laps?
Arthur, you're blinking a lot.
Oh, I've got to stop the off tracks
Steve,
now.
that was
That's
not a
it.
dive bomb. That was just lack of talent, mate. Sorry.
No worries, mate.
Well avoided, though, mate.
Sorry about that.
Who was that?
Broken the toe behind. Nice.
Yellow flag, caution.
Still alive, mate. Still alive. I don't really want to touch that inside curb, do I? Struggling to keep up with them, dudes. I'm struggling to keep up with them. They're in my head. They're in my head rent free.
Car in front has just posted a 216.17. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
We don't want to lose a toe in front.
Yellow flag, the car behind is catching. The gap's now 1.5 seconds.
We don't want to let Steve back in the game. This is what we're going to do.
Car right. Clear right.
We're letting Steve straight back in the game, man.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Okay, I'll try, Phil.
I didn't touch you there, Kenny, right?
No, no, mate, I lost the rear. Absolutely fine, bud.
Come on, nail him already.
I'm trying to. Well, I ain't really trying to, Jim. I'm happy to follow these guys, you know what I mean? But they're all just fucking about too much.
Yellow flag.
See, these Audi and this BM are fucking about a lot.
There's an incident in turn 13. Looks like it's Kerry.
Freebie. You alright, Neil? How you doing, mate? Thanks for dropping in, dude. I'm just in a bit of a frantic first few laps here, mate. I'm just concentrating, guys.
There's an incident in chicane. It looks like Douglas. From the guy behind. The gap's now 1.3 seconds. The leader has just done a 2:16.30. P5, you've just done a 2:16.65.
Here's Neil. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Gazer.
Still there. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Hey, Mark, I'm happy to follow you, guys. As long as you fly along, dude.
Hope it didn't cause so much damage today.
Sorry about that little nudge, Mark. I didn't realise I was closing so quickly on him. Gotta stay with him now.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 0.8.
He had a really good run on Eau Rouge, didn't I? Yeah, that's right, mate.
The guy ahead has just done a 2:16.43 P4. That lap time was 2:17.03.
what's happening to Scott behind? Fucking hell. Had a little bout of oversteer then, just distracted by the mirror. You're a pro now? Oh, I am, yeah, but it's because it's just gone to 2 classes the whole season.
The gap in front has increased to 1.1.
He has.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.5. A bit quicker than us entering the chicane.
Scott's a bit quicker than me at the moment.
Keep the inside line covered. The guy ahead has just posted a 216.03. The guy behind has just done a 216.13. You've used half your fuel.
Oh, I'm losing them dudes. Fuck. Hopefully they have a fight if Mark can get him amongst Richard and Mo.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Thanks for the follow, Logger. 82, legend. Cheers, mate.
The leader has just done a 216.00. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
I don't know who it is, mate. You'll have to do some digging. I need Mark to get in with them front 2 dudes.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position. They're faster than us into La Source.
Sorry, Raf.
No worries.
Mark is right there with him now.
0.8.
Ooh, that was squirrely. Way to capitalize, Kyle.
Feels dirty. The guy in front has just done a 2:15.88.
I gotta go through it. Just trying to hold you off as much as I could because I was having fun.
I think Scott's damaged or something. Or saving fuel.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap ahead is now 2.2.
He is, isn't he? Keeps disappearing. Yeah, probably. Lag switch to save fuel.
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Quite intimidating to have people like Scott Rister and Yuri Steinmetz behind you.
That was 2:16.43.
Eyes forward. Wish you was good enough to be in my position, dear. Well, yeah, there is that. Cheers, mate.
Fletcher is now leading.
So we've only got 11 litres of this tank left. need Scott to push me.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits.
I think I should let Scott risk to go.
He's gone off in Lacombe.
Fucking hell.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Scott will want to get on with it now, I think, because he's got Yuri behind him.
P3. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Yeah. Yuri's all over Scott now. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate.
Fuel left. Hit this lap. In this lap.
Don't worry about me, Niels. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm pitting Tom, so I'll be gone in a second.
Yeah, I've got this lap, that's it.
Okay, on this car. The gap is 2.4 seconds.
Back it up, Richard. Give me a bit of a give me a slipstream. Yeah, he might do. He might do another lap.
We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap. Box this lap.
Fuck that up. Box.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.8 seconds.
Yep, cheers, Phil.
Thanks, Angelo.
Looks like P2's gone off in the chicane. Clear left. The leader is pitting now. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Fuck, I thought I didn't press my pit limiter then.
We'll need to stop again to get to the end. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Gonna fill it up to 51 litres, I think. And a splash and dash at the end.
traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
So the plan is, I think, if Yuri is blatantly quicker than me, let him go and see if he drags us up towards them guys. Do you think or not? I don't think Yuri will wait around like Scott did.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Yeah, because I can't keep Yuri behind. He's a 4.4k fucking legend. Fucking hell, that was Browntown. That was Browntown.
Sorry, Rob, I just lost the back end.
Don't worry, Tom.
So I think I'll try and let Yuri pass in the here.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Let's try and hang on to him.
Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Just try and hang on to him. Ah, unlucky Nick.
P4.
Sorry, geezer. Right, Yannick, how you doing, mate? I'm alright, geezer, just struggling along in this Spa race, 75 minutes. Trying to hang on to Yuri here. Do you think you drag us up to Richard? Cheers, Yannick.
Front is now 0.8.
Got on that inside curve there. I didn't want to give it too much right hand down then. So we'd have lost it. You're right, Ash. Thanks for coming in, geezer, and saying hello. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Went a little bit deep there. I'm all right, mate. Yeah, just trying to plod along and keep up with guys that are much quicker than me, pretty much. Cheers, dude. Try and get one last tow out of Yuri before we're on our own. Not really getting much all the way back here, I don't think. Cheers, Ash, mate. It's a 75-minute race, this one in the Sampsoid League.
The gap in front is now 1.1.
3 pit stops and I didn't get fuel. Unbelievable.
That lap was at 2:16.29. You're matching race pace.
Yeah, I haven't got enough to get after Yuri, mate. I'm just not fast enough. I'm hoping he goes up there and has a fight with Richard to be good. I'm just not quick enough. Mo is fucking, but Mo's done a billion laps here at Spa. I love Mo, and I don't want to take any credit away from him, but he is wildly good at Spa. He loves a bit of Spa. He practices it a lot. He's very, very good here. I'm just not quick enough. It's a shame.
Incident in campus.
Sorry, my engine exploded.
Fletcher, yellow flag.
Oh, I saw.
Mark Redden's coming back through, and all he went off in front of us earlier in the race, but he's already right behind Scott now.
The guy behind's really new in. The gap's now 1.7 seconds.
Yep.
The chicane. We think it might be Ruiz. The gap in front is now 1.7.
Mark's got past Scott now.
That's half distance. Should be about 19 minutes of fuel remaining.
You can pass.
race before long. Traffic, really. Mark's also taking chunks out of me. Dragging Scott along with him.
Chad, I didn't get a notification or anything, but go ahead, please.
No worries.
We'll be warned about track limits.
Oh, look, that's what we want.
Sorry about that. I was trying to leave you room.
Just want to get some toe off someone. Stop cheating, Rodney. I'm not cheating. I'm just wildly talented, mate. That's what we want. Richard's just going to give it up, I think.
P4.
Breakfast is for wimps.
It is for wimps.
The gap behind is
contrary
now
to popular
1.5
silence.
seconds.
Well, for whatever it's worth, I had a 0x on that too.
No, I didn't even show a 0x. That's really odd.
Oh man, Mark has dragged Scott along big time, look.
Probably netcode then.
Yeah.
Right, we've got to tactically let Mark go, I guess, guys. There's no point fighting him half hour to the end.
That lap time was 2:16.89. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. New fastest lap for Kerry, 2:15.65.
But it won't be this lap, I don't think. He's too far behind now.
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Oh, fucking hell, boy. I don't really want to lose him. If he's going past, it's on my terms.
Keep it nice and tidy.
Right, if he can stay with me, he can have it in whatever it is. The Source, is it? Or the other one? Lake Home.
Cheers, Corey.
Unless he wants to go for a dive bomb now. It's costing us time.
Ahead lap time is 2:16.00.
Yeah, I turned in with a grimace, hoping that Mark had his shit all sorted out, and he did, luckily. But I was half expecting that come together then, weren't you? So if he wants it now, he can have it, but I'd need to drop in behind him.
Right side. Right side's clear.
Go, Mark. Take us away, Mark.
Get away.
Well, hopefully that was cleaner second time around.
Yeah, much better.
Track limits.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping he can drag us away from Scott. Got to stick with him though, that's the only thing. For a couple of laps would be nice. Got Chris Kerry coming through as well though. He's definitely fast. Joey Links. You all right, mate? Thanks for coming in, dude. Thanks for coming in and saying hello to me, man. Ah, man, I keep getting these off tracks.
We've been warned about track limits. The leader has just done a 2:15.63.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Whee! Jay Maney. Jay Maney. Maney. Thanks for the follow, guys. Or Bird. What a legend you are. Oh, we're losing Mark.
Time to get defensive, mate.
How's it going, mate? Get in there, dude. 75-minute Spa race. Not really that keen on Spa, if I'm honest. But we're going to try and do our best.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Unfreaking followed. I'm not that keen on Spa, guys, now. Love to watch Spa. I love to watch Spa, but I don't like to race Spa. Getting no draft from Mark now. And the other BMW's now got past Scott Rister.
Cheers, Steve.
Oh, he's gone into the pits. I was there in real life 29 for total 24 hours. It was the most mega thing I ever witnessed. I bet it was, mate. Yeah, I love to watch Spa.
That lap was a 2:16.38.
But I'm not a massive fan of racing it. I'm just not that good at it, that's why. I'm just not that good at Spa, so I don't really like it very much.
Thanks, Ricky.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, nice. That was a quick lap. So don't feel bad. Scott's really good through this section because I'm rubbish for it.
Thank you, Genius.
Me too.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Gaben 666, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Cheers, Neil. Thanks for the follows, guys. I really, really appreciate it. No better feeling than when you have tuned the anti-roll bar so the car feels epic when turning in. Yeah, I don't know how to do all that tuning, but you'll have to, maybe you can give me some crash course, Phil.
On your right. Clear right.
Yeah, the bus stop at Daytona is a nice corner. I do like that one.
P4. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Need some of that Steve Rubino draft, man. From Stevie Rubs.
3.6 seconds.
Me watching you drive the turn in feels sluggish. Yeah, maybe, mate. I wouldn't. It's feeling all right. Yeah, there is a bit of understeer though.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
I did put a lot of steering input in, yeah.
5 minutes.
So I've got one more lap, I think, then.
There's an incident in Stablo. It looks like
Put it to Jimbo, I reckon.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
But I'm a strictly Reddy's man myself, you know, cash in the hand, that's my
Legend. Someone just subscribed. Joey Links.
Sorry to see that, Rick.
With the sub. Cheers, cheers, guys. I really appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Cheers, legend, man. Thanks for that. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Really appreciate it, man. Oof. Indeed. Right, I've got one more lap for a pit stop. My back's aching me a little bit.
The leader's just done a 2:15.45.
2:15.4, Jesus. Right, Scott Rister's ducked into the pits.
Looks like P5's
He
gone
don't
off.
know more of that action. I wanted to get my toe off Stevie Rubs.
Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Throw me all the way up the straight, Stevie Rubs. Go on, son.
The gap ahead is now 3.6
Good lad.
seconds.
Good lad. Cheers, Steve.
Still there. Clear right.
Cheers, boss.
We'll get him.
Joey Lynch with the sub. Cheers, mate. I always appreciate the subs, man. Good time to catch him it was. But I'm losing all the time now. I'm down to 13, 100s up. My old rusty Robin Reliant there. So we've definitely got a box this lap. See my lights flashing on my little grid dashboard in front of me, telling me, get fucked, mate, are you doing another lap?
We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap, in this lap.
Oh, I touched the gravel a little bit there and that was a bit naughty.
Just cut the track.
20 minutes to go, guys. 20 minutes to go.
I'm pitting this lap, Chris, by the way.
Cool, yeah, me too. Nice one, mate.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. The leader's pitting now. I think P2's binned it in the chicane. The car ahead's pitting now. What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, we'll fill you to the end.
Right, let's get some of Jim's hot demon gel inside us. Otherwise known as race fuel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What a bit pitching, Rob.
Now.
Right, so what we're going to put in? About 28, 30, is it? $40? Jesus. 40?
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Feels like a lot of fuel, that. Oh, man, that's Mark there. There's Scott in front of us. Well, I expect that Scott now. Gloves are coming off for Scott, I believe.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. He's faster than you into the chicane.
So that's all shook out. I think we're P6 basically at the moment.
The lead car's pitting.
Uh-oh. I swear every time Scott disappears and comes back, he's closer to me. He's got a little lag switch going on, I reckon. Cheating little bastard.
7 seconds. 6th place. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
doing? Am I letting him go or am I just fighting him? Fight him, okay. Okay, we're going to try and hold him up then if he has a go. Or try and get away from him. Oof.
Ducking and diving, wheeling and dealing, you know.
Oh, the rear is loose as fuck through there, mate.
The gap behind's increased to 0.8.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Woohoo, Seville. Thanks for the follow, dude. Thanks for the follow, mate. Legends. Legends.
I come here for a fucking shootout, right? A proper shootout. With some
I like
proper
that sound.
men.
I think that's my favourite one.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. P5.
Cheers, mate. Was that a good lap, was it? Cool.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
I've got that sound on here, mate, but I can't get to it now for you. I'm busy. Uh-oh. Just let him know.
Sorry if I got you. Step down.
Thanks, Andy.
What's he doing? Who's doing a John Payne? What is that? It's a tool. No, it's not. It's a fucking rolling thing.
Thanks, Steve.
What are you going to do with that, mate?
Sure thing, mate.
What, doing a wiggle on the back? He's wiggling around behind
I
me.
think the wrong person. Sorry, not Andy. It was RG Nitz.
He's pulling the old wiggly wiggly. He's being a nuisance. That's what he's being, Phil. Isn't he? Just generally being a nuisance.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Hey, thanks for the follow, dudes. Max Jim, 2003. Thanks for the follow, geezer.
On your left. Hold your line, clear left. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Right, it's on now, I think. I think Scott wants it, basically. You all right, Max? Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for following, dude.
1 second.
I don't really want to let him have it, to be honest. He ain't got enough. He ain't got the legs, look.
time next year we'll be millionaires.
Oh, we can only hope, can't we, guys? Choose MXs up.
Gone out of track limits.
Choose MXs up. Right, if we can follow Steve up the quick bit. Let's get after him. Get them Dukes, get them Dukes. Pull over. Right, we want Steve or Ewing to give me a tow up here, then get the fuck out of the way.
1 seconds.
Give me some tow action, Steve. Cheers, boy.
Car left. Clear left.
Cheers, blood. Now get out of the way of Scott, sharpish.
Incident in the chicane.
How long have we got? 10 minutes to go, dudes.
Well, you know it makes sense.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Murati 70. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the follow, legends. A lot of you. Got a few followers in this stream. Some like me. Man, I don't get that many followers normally throughout a stream. Happy days, mate. Happy days.
Scott, just for info, you blinked out going into the hairpin there. I never.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Hey, got another one. Soccer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Soccer, thanks for the follow, man. Soccer Docker TV. I like it. Yeah, boy.
Keep it within the track limits.
Certainly ain't getting our X bonus this week. Got my 0x bonus last week. Going loopy in another tab. Brilliant. Oh, that was a good lap. That was my fastest lap yet, I think. Yeah. Nice. It doesn't give it to me because I had an off track, I think.
Inside, Andy.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Shay Disco, thanks for the follow, mate. I think that's how you say it. Shady. Shady CSGO, I can see it now. Thanks for the follow, dudes. Appreciation station.
Force them to find the gap. Track limits, watch those lines.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Keon, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it, guys. Keon Van Dyck. No problem, mate. I saw it in the end, dude. We're under a load of pressure here, fighting for P5 with Scott Risto, who's arguably a quicker driver than me, to be fair. He's much, much faster than me normally. I think he's either got a damaged car or a rubbish setup. I'm going to try, mate. I'm going to try.
Thank you, mate.
They're perfect, mate. They're lovely. The new cube on this, mate. I love them. I love this wheel rim. It's so sexy.
Oh, chase them down, Chris.
Oh, he's took the off track. Oh, he ain't took the off track, but he's definitely...
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
You ain't having it, mate.
Clear right.
Let me fight this dude. Let me fight this dude. I need to concentrate, dudes. We got a little. I got 17x now. I can't afford another tap. Ooh. Yeah, the understeer. Cheers, Max. And what about the wheel?
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Is it white flag yet? Fuck, there's 2 more laps. I've got 2 X's left. Cheers, Murati. Cheers, mate. Cheers, dude. Yeah, GSI's a nice wheel as well, man.
Now, the guy behind is catching.
Right, so we've got Chris Carey to deal with now.
4.2.
All the gear, no idea indeed, mate. I can't afford a drive-through because that'll be devastating. I'm gonna have to let him go if he gets on me. P911, nice, man.
Is that a gentle way of trying to tell us that last night?
Thanks for the raid, dude. Legend UK Sim Racing with the raid. 24 people. Cheers, mate. Cheers to the raid, man. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Welcome along, guys. We're about to hit the white flag on a 75-minute community race here at Spa. Under pressure for my P5. From Chris Carey. I'd really, really appreciate a white flag now. Is it going to be white flag or not? Is it going to be white flag?
That's 5 minutes of fuel left. The leader has just done a 2:15.26. Looks like P3's gone off in the chicane.
Oh, come on, baby.
Last lap. That's your fastest lap. Very little fuel left.
Hold on to it. Just hold on to it. It's white flag, guys. It's fucking white flag. Come on. They're fighting for P3 up there. My thing just come up that UK Sim Racing raided. Cheers, guys. I really appreciate that, man. Legend. See if we can get a little tap from these two in front.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Come on, boys. Get it together. Go on, Mark. Send it. Send it, Mark, please.
Looks like P1 has gone off in La Source.
Ah, dudes. Dudes.
P5. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
Yeah, man, I'm pleased with that. If I'm honest, I'm pleased with that, guys. That's a good result, isn't it, P5? Oh. Oh. Happy days, dudes. What we'll do is we'll stop our little time. We'll put you into this one.
Thanks, James.
That's for Lewis.
That's for Lewis. Yeah.
Right, we'll get it onto the laps. Here's the race. P5, well done. Cheers, Hans. Cheers, Mirati. Cheers, Neil. Cheers, Lone, Phil, Matty, Maxi. Cheers, dudes. Thanks for hanging out, mate. We're going to have a look through the incidents. So,
nice race,
stick with. We'll just put them into the Discord to mute. This is our this is where we're going with it, guys. This is where we're going with it. Let me know if the music or anything's too loud. All right. Just minimise my thing up here, else we'll get frame drop. First incident. Let's have a look. Cheers, Bob. Cheers, mate. First incident. Turn 1. Raf. Oh, little kiss there. Little kiss. Let me go up a little bit with the camera just so that we can see a bit more what's going on. Oh, this is right at the front of the field. No time for blinkers. Here's Jimmy B. James Braid, he's brave. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me, dudes. Unbelievable turn of events for Eau Rouge. Right, here we go, what we're looking at. Oh, turd burgled. Turd burgled, unlucky. Unlucky. Let's have a look at the Lambo's perspective. Brown pair of pants on order for that Porsche, guys. Let's get him a pair of Marks and Sparks triples. Stevie Rubs. Oh no, Stevie Rubs all the way round. Unlucky. What's the rejoin like? He's last, so that's all right. It's all good. Thomas Villahausen. All right, Richard, how you doing, mate? Beautiful driving today, dude. Oh no. Turd burgled. Browntown, 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 Browntown. Everybody needs new pants. Whoever that dude is over there, he needs new pants.
I'm a strictly
oh no, man.
Myself, you know, cash in the hand. That's
Lucky
my motto.
5. Get you the sub to TLDRL. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. You're right, Richard. You're doing really well today, mate. Really beautiful drive. Did you get podium, did you? P3 or P4? Got some new pants after that one. I bet you did. Arthur Romag. This guy's having some internet issues lately. He keeps blinking when I go to him. Was you in Carl? Did you nearly hit someone? Was that you in that Porsche? Matthew Knudsen. Nothing really happening. Oh no! Look, we're stuck. We're stuck on Matthew Nuds. Why does it do that? Tell you what we'll do. What we'll do is we'll load it. Bear with me. We'll save the replay and I'll fire the replay back up and we'll go back through it, dudes. It's always good to go through the replay, man. We'll fire the replay up and we'll try and get back through it on the old incidents. It's always good to see the incidents. I enjoy that. I'm really pleased with that, dudes. P5. I mean, come on now. Got something to watch with Mod Stream as soon as I'm off of this. Get a drink. Just loading in, dudes. 5%, as you can see. I don't know why iRacing haven't got on top of that thing where it gets stuck on that one person. Got to jump out now, John. Great race. Catch you later. Cheers, Neil. Thanks for hanging out with me, dude. Thanks for hanging out with me, mate. Mark R was quick. He went off earlier in the race, Richard, and then come back through everybody, basically. He got knocked off the racetrack. I was quite happy to be sort of in touch with you, to be honest, Richard. See your car quite well. And I'm not that good at Spa. It's not one of my strongest tracks, so I'm happy with that result. P5 for me. You all right, Andy? What's up, mate? Cheers, that, Neil. It is coming, dudes. It's loading, I promise. Don't know if you can see it on the screen or not. Another race where someone crashes, decide their race is over, so rolls back across the track. Did you hit another person, Andy? It was between me and Mark, the contact. What happened? Oh, right, yeah, he got knocked off by you. You knocked him off Grove Street. No, because you was both like, he was on the outside. I mean, he was expecting that to happen, surely. I'm not really sure, mate. Oof. Right, here we go. We're in. We'll skip first, pass the first through. You. Laps. Race. Pause it. Let me just sort out my camera. To a point you're happy with it. That'll do us. Right, let's go. First instant, second instant, third instant.
2 litres left.
This one is where Kyle then murdered Woody as I had damage. Yeah, fair enough. This is one Kyle was involved in. He had to come through this with a fresh pair of pants. Unbelievable turn of events. Woof, woof, woof. Look at all that. Oh, shit. Right, we saw that one. We saw the Matthew Nutt, and here we go. Arthur. We saw Rubs. We saw Thomas. We saw this one. Tom Wilson, what's he up to? Nothing much. I think it mucks it up when you get onto somebody that does that doesn't have a good connection. Oh, he's going to go all over the curb there. All over the curb. Is Kenny, what's he up to? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't be pressured. Keep your
Stefano. Oh, a little love tap on Peter there. You would have your guts for garters for that. Fabio.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Nothing really. Jimmy B, loads of netcode. Apparently they've fixed netcode, look. There you go.
You dreamt that you would drown.
Hey, Woody with the raid. Oh, Andy.
You wet the bed.
Andy, Rudy. Thanks, Woody, for the raid, dude. Who was it that went off? Nicky Bray, was it? Nils. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. I think he was still kind of crashing there, Andy, if I'm honest. Like, he ain't really ever stopped at any point. It looked like, would have looked like it from your perspective, I reckon, that he rolled across. Not, we don't want to stop on Arthur.
Incident in turn 13.
Because he's got bad internet. He was still on the gas, yeah, fair enough. Andy Redden. He came flying back through the field, these boys. Oof. Stevie Rubs. Ricky Buzz, what's he up to? Flashing. Mike Brownrigg. Oh, he's flashing. It's just, these guys are all just internet connection issues. Then he wanted to touch my bum. Oh!
Sweet pass, mate. Come on, don't make it easy for him.
Andy missed his braking marker by about there. Oh, 10 metres. Boom. Unlucky, guys. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. That's a mangled old Audi, that is now. Scott Rister, what's he up to? He's just flashing about behind me. Arthur will be flashing about. Andy Rooney's got a burgled car now. Full on turd burgled. Chris Kerry. Tom Vincent. Oh, he sent it. He sent it large. Unbelievable. Chris Kerry, man. Chris Kerry. Now, look, I've got your fairy cake, Sandy, if you're still in here.
What is that? Yeah, what do you think, Puff? It's a fucking tool. No, it's not. It's a fucking rolling pin. Who are you? Fanny Craddock? What do you do with that? You gonna bake me a cake? You gonna sing me a song? Watch me light me fucking candles?
This is not a child-friendly little walk kiss never hurt anyone stream. Yucca's in a good old scrap there. Stefano, what's he got for us? Little wall scrape, little wall scrape. Here's Rude. Oh, Rude's in the Merc. Weird. Smacking it at the BMWs. Weird. Mike Brownrigg. Got a little fly landing on me in my house. Oh, Nick Bray. Look at him. Legend. In the old Andy Ewan's paint. All the way round on the curb she goes. Unlucky, Nick. Unlucky. What's the rejoin like? Back it up now, Nick. Oh, he's good. He's good with the rejoin. Legend. Whoa! Maybe not. Oh, Nick, this is a bad rejoin, dude. I'll have you for that. I'll have you for that. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mike. Yeah, it is so hard to sit and wait, especially if the field's spread right out. Just see what they say, mate. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? This is Race Audi, as I call him. Fabio, what's he up to? What's Fab's up to? Nothing, just a bit of curbage.
On the guy in front. The gap
Kyle
is
Fletch.
0.
Uh-oh. Bench check. I had 6 seconds on a relative. Oh, time will tell, sunshine, time will tell. Unlucky, Kyle. Unlucky, mate.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Unlucky, Kyle. Unlucky, mate. Oh, that's all right, mate. Don't even worry about it. Whatever. It gave me a black flag, but I'm sure I'll be able to handle that. Being a steward, I'll just sort that out. Oi, oi, Savaloy, Mark Redden, what's he up to? Making a move on Richard. This is the P3 battle at the end. Oh!
We think P3 has binned it in.
Mark Redden, that was what he was talking about. Good race, thanks, Mo. Well done, dude. You were untouchable, mate. You were untouchable. Untouchable. You right, Teach? How you doing, mate? Oof. Mo, your Mohammed, sorry, your pace was remarkable. Beautiful. Cheers, mate. I got P4 or P5, I think, in the end, which I'm really happy with, to be honest. Really happy to have stayed in touch. Oh, Nicky Brave, fence check. Unlucky, geez. Love you too, mate. Love you too, dude.
You're pulling away. The gap behind
Rob Padge. Oh, he's getting caught up in Tommy Wilson's shit. Oh, Rob. He came out worse. Came out worse. We'll skip Arthur. I think he's got some bad internet connections. Stevie Roo, fence check. What we got? Let's see if Arthur can handle a bit of internet action. Yeah, no, it's just going in and out. Here we go. We got Kyle. Uh-oh.
What up? Oh, shut up, you tart.
Sorry, Carl. We do like laughing at you, mate. Philip Doug, what's he up to? There you go. Panic when I came around the corner, yeah. What, because you got one right? Only joking, Carl. Only joking, mate. Love you, dude. He was holding still in the middle. Good race. Cheers, Nils. Cheers, Nils. Yeah, I did a really good race, actually, if I do say so myself. I only had 2 X's to spare. Oh, Corey Maxim all the way round. All the way round.
Fucking embarrassing. Waste of our time. Fucking waste of our time.
That's what Corey was like. He left the session after that. Corey has a shot after 20 minutes. Got to get out there on them setups, geezer. Got to get out there on them sets, dude. Philip Duggs, what's he up to? Oh, curb strike. I think that can damage a car if I'm right. Arthur Rowe is just going to be coming back on. Philip Duggs again. Going to get a wall scrape. Wall scrape. Beautiful. Stevie Hughes. Don't think it's going to be... Oh, he's just banging up the curbs there. Banging up the curb there. Uh-oh. Chad Dick. And who is it? Is that Andy Rooney? It don't look like Andy Rooney, but it might be. Thought Andy Rooney had a green car. Unlucky, Andy. If that was you.
We think P5 has binned it.
Another wall scrape. Uh-oh. Arthur and Peter. Is it just going to be an off? Yeah, it's an off. Scott Rister against John Payne. He was all over the place, old Scott. I think that's probably why he was sitting behind me. He didn't want to kill me. Mickey B. Stevie Rubbs. This is going to be another connection thing. I think it's the Americans struggling to connect. Oh, Ricky Buzz all the way round. Has he held it? Is he held it? He hasn't held it. He hasn't held it.
What a plonker.
He's doing all sorts of craziness.
Stavlo, it looks like Burrows.
Oh, yeah, I'll come around the corner here and see. Oh, bless him, look. He waited for so long. Legend. Too long. Arthur Rowe.
The lead car's pitted.
Rob Taylor. Oh, he's all the way out there on the grass, widening the old track. All the way round he goes. What are we going to do? He who dares wins. Unlucky, Rob. No one likes to see it, mate. Except for Boise. He loved it. Here we go, Andy Redden just cutting the tracks. He don't want that slowdown. Look, good lad. Good lad. He knew. He knew that slowdown was waiting for him if he went over the other side of that curb. Mickey B's flashing. Stevie Ruse, he's missed his braking marker. Don't go over that way. Go all the way around, dude. Oh, no, it's just horrible. It's terrible choices. Terrible choices. Arthur Rowe is just going to be flashing. It's Chris Kerry. Yeah, Chris beat me in the end. No, he started to come behind me, didn't he? Nothing really much going on there.
5 minutes to go.
Stevie Ruse. All the way round it goes. Fence check. Where do you get your setups from? I ain't telling you that. Who do you think I am? Some kind of mug? Some kind of mug? I used last year's Watkins Glen VRS setup and just put the wing to 4, my old mucker.
Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
Teamwork. I will. I'll have a look. I saw you two go off in the distance and just start like drafting and shit. I was like, cheeky bastards. I thought I was slowly prying Richard away from Rogue, but I think he's gone full balls deep now.
2 minutes.
Can't believe I've lost him to you. It's like top trumps. Tempted to buy Apex of the year. I use Apex and VRS. That one was a VRS setup. Unbelievable. Andy Redden and Rude. Redden on the brakes. Get on the brakes, geezer. Fuck me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Be more Rory written on the car. I have Apex, and that's the ones I normally run, dude. Apex's setups are really nice. Really nice setup. That's the end of the race. This is ours. This is Tim giving us a smack in the air. Fucking hell, Tim. What are you playing at, geezer? I mean, come on, Tim. Look at him. What an absolute fucking yeti. Tries to do a donut. Yeah, I run Apex mostly. That may have been an Apex setup, to be fair. But I kind of download them and muck about them a little bit. They literally talked about this. What, the Tim giving it the big one on the old failing it to do a donut. What an idiot. What an absolute bonghead. But here we go. I'm going to watch Mod stream now. What I'm going to do is hang out of me, dudes. Hang out of me. Did you like that little transition there? You loved it, didn't you? I know you did. Let me put my music down a little bit.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny!
Hang out of me, dudes. Hang out of me, because we're going to go. Let me thank all the followers. Keon, Shady, Zoka, Marathi, Max, Servil, Skaven, J Maney, Loggers, Logger Great 2, Hey Team, loads of them. Hans, Paul, Mortgage, Fat Boy, Back, Gabrielson. Subscribers, Knight, Joey, TLDRL, Legends,
Wankers,
UK Sim Races, Sim Game Nerd, and Woody with the raids. Can't believe it. I think one of them was Yuri, Joey, wasn't it, that got me one of them subs. So cheers, mate. Legend. Love you, mate. It just tells the person you gifted it to, not the fact that you bought it. Which is weird, I know. But let me go and do some, stick with me, so I'll go and raid someone, because they would love to pass you on to somebody else. That's the way forward. That's the way forward, guys. Share the love and all that jazz. I might send you to your favourite Twitch stream you've ever seen now, mightn't I? You know what I mean? Let me have a look who's on. Let's give some. Let's go see this dude. I don't know if he's going to be racing or not.
With the Audi.
Physical reality.
No, we won't see him. I was going to go and give Droopy Peter. Hang on, shut up! Nobody's talking to you. Let's go and see this guy. He's one of my sponsors for this channel. One of my sponsors for this channel, dudes. Give him some love. Paints my cars for me. He's a cool dude. I like him. Start the raid. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me, dudes. You might be J Fox team off this camera angle. Oh, yeah. Okay. I've got to get my hair cut, dudes. Tickling my old woman's bumhole now. Oh, he said it. He said it. All right, dudes. Keep it real. Raid with me. Cheers, geezers. Love you all, mate. See you later.